tell me if this has ever happened to you. Someone buys something from your site and you mean to send something like a thank you, a discount code, maybe a secret bonus, and then life happens and yeah. Well, good news, my friend. Flodesk has just made this a whole lot easier. In this video, I'm showing you how to set up the brand new integration between Flodesk and Squarespace. If we haven't met, I'm Shannon, aka Mrs. Vondy, aka the email queen. I became obsessed with email the day I sent one email and I made $2,600. And when I discovered how easy and, let's be honest, pretty Flodesk makes emails. Fast forward 5 years later, and through my email club membership, I've helped hundreds of business owners just like you turn your email list into the most fun and effective part of your marketing, all without needing a funnel that looks like a spider web. This update is a huge deal, especially if you sell via your Squarespace site. Before, you couldn't really connect Squarespace to much of anything. But now your email workflows can automatically respond to your sales. So this means you can send a thank you note the second someone places an order, share a bonus freebie or resource, request reviews, or send a special offer for next time, all without having to remember to do it manually or manually taking an email address from Squarespace and adding it into your Flodesk. I have been waiting for this feature for so long. As someone who sells my email templates on a Squarespace site and sends all of my emails through Flodesk, this is one of those updates that's going to save me so much time and make my customer experience feel way more polished. Because as you likely know, before this integration, getting your new customer into your Flodesk was almost impossible. I actually had to jerry-rig this in the most backward way, which if you want to know, just either get in my DMs or leave me a comment or something and I'll tell you how I MacGyvered it. So if you sell through your Squarespace site, this probably means your buyers aren't getting emails from you after they purchase. And did you know that the likelihood of a person buying a second time is as high as 20 to 40%? And with email, we can make this happen a whole lot faster and more efficiently. If you're inside of Welcome Sequence Strategy or Email University, you've probably heard me say this about 1,000 times, but email is what keeps you top of mind. So this integration means that your emails can be set up working for you, so you don't have to be glued to your laptop sending thank you notes to new customers. This is a small automation that's going to make a huge difference and show your customers that you care, all while you're out grabbing a coffee, at a concert, or just taking a break from the screen. So let's dive in. First, let me show you how to connect Flodesk to Squarespace. It literally takes 2 seconds. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go into your Flodesk and you're going to come over to where your little icon is here and you're going to go to integrations. Now, when you scroll, you'll find Squarespace. You're going to hit connect and you're going to find your website. You're going to hit allow. Now it's going to be turned on and it's going to say connected to the emailclub.co. Flodesk will automatically pull your customers into a Squarespace segment. So note that only subscribers who have opted into your marketing will come over as an active user inside of Flodesk. Those who do not opt in will be added as unconfirmed and will not receive the workflow until they opt in. So let's go see if our subscribers came in. I went to audience and segments, and now I can see that I have the emailclub.co and it has already pulled in my customers. Now we're going to create a simple workflow inside of Flodesk that will trigger when somebody makes a purchase on your site. You're going to want to go into workflows and you're going to want to create a new workflow. Now, normally I would start this from scratch, but Flodesk has really helped us out and has created purchase follow-up flows for us so we can actually get a head start. Now, you can choose one of these templates and it will get you started a lot faster than starting from scratch. So let's just pick this first one. You can look through it, make sure that's the one you want to use, and you can hit customize. It's going to automatically bring this into a workflow for you so that all you need to do is set a trigger. So you're going to do this when someone makes a purchase and you're going to connect it to your store. You can make this for each product if you want to. I'm going to do any product for several reasons. You want to use any product because if you want it for each product, you can do that. But keep in mind, if people buy several of something, they're going to get multiple emails at once, which could be a little bit overwhelming. So you'll want to set that up really carefully. So I'm just going to make it for any product because that makes it a little bit easier on me and I don't have to think that hard about it. But I just want you to know that that customization is there for you if you choose to go with it. All right, so now you're going to come in and customize your email. So you're going to hit edit and it will have already brought in my logo here. I actually have another one I use now. So I'm going to pull that in from my favorites folder. I'm going to delete this one. And then I would change all of these colors to my brand colors, which are all set up in here. My font color, I honestly, I just use black. Link color, I would change to my link color. And you can absolutely customize this however you want to. So once you're done customizing, you're going to just hit finish, and you're going to make sure that you set up your subject lines here so that they go with what you want them to say. So this one, I'd probably say, thank you for your order. Okay. And then you might say something like details inside. Okay, so once you have that there, then Flodesk has actually already created sequences for you, but you may want to tweak them depending on what you are selling and how often you want the emails to go. So the next one they have is giving a discount code. If you're doing that, great. Or if you want to give a freebie, or if you just want to send maybe shipping information, something like that, you could put in a email here. If it's a digital product, you can set that differently depending on what it is that you are selling. So if you don't want this, you could just delete these. Then this next one says a 2-day delay, and it's asking for a testimonial. So what you can do here is, if you want that to be 2 days, that's great. But you also might want to think about what you're selling and how long it takes for somebody to get it. If it's being shipped, and they may not be ready to leave a testimonial because they haven't gotten it yet. Or if it's a digital product and they get it right away, maybe how long it would take them to actually implement. And that might be another email you want to send too. Like if I were sending for my email templates, I may want to tell them, here's some ways to get this implemented into your business, or send them a few YouTube videos so they know how to get started with their new email templates. Another great example of this could be if you're sending shipping information. For instance, I work with an artist and she hand embellishes every piece that she ships. So the pieces don't ship quite as quickly as, say, if you ordered a print. She would maybe put that in an email like, thank you for your order of this custom piece. I hand embellish each one, so it takes about 2 weeks before it ships, or something like that, just to really set expectations with your customers. So again, depending on how long you want this to be set, you can totally change that here. You can customize, and I would recommend you customize the email and let them know exactly what you want them to do. Once that is complete, you can go over here to publish, and it's going to say you're ready to take your workflow live. You can hit publish now, and keep in mind, it will not send to current customers. It will only send to brand new purchasers. So let's recap what this integration helps you do. You can now add customers from Squarespace to your Flodesk automatically. No more manual imports or exports. You can have purchase triggered workflows that trigger the second somebody buys. And you can use pre-built templates that are already inside of Flodesk to make your life even easier. And here's the best part. You really don't need a complicated funnel. You just need something simple that will make your customers feel like you care. And now that's totally doable, even if you're just a one-woman or person show. So if you're as excited about this update as I am, please tell me in the comments and let me know how you're planning to use this integration or what kind of follow-ups you're planning to create. Happy emailing.